Zimbabwean inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso is back after going AWOL for a few years, at least from our standpoint. Now it's been a minute since we saw Maxwell Chikumbutso. The elusive inventor finally made an appearance at the State House where he met Zimbabwe President Edi Mnangagwa, allaying all the fears that he was dead. In case you didn't know, Maxwell was poisoned in the United States because some people were threatened by his inventions. He actually revealed to the president of Zimbabwe that his business partner succumbed to the poisoning.
We were poisoned at that time. Dr. Teddy didn't make it. He died in January 2017. I survived by the grace of God.
Now, Maxwell Chikumbutso was at the State House to unveil, or maybe let me say pre-unveil, his self-powered car, or more accurately, a microsonic energy-powered motor vehicle, a racing electric motorbike, and a generator.
The vehicle, it uses what we call the microsonic energy device. The microsonic energy device, it is the device that I personally invented in 2009, which harness radio frequencies, converted it into energy. As you know, radio frequencies, they are measured in nanovolts, meaning to say they are less than a volt, they are just like nothing, but we find a way of harnessing it through the creation of the 70% of the components in the microsonic energy, which I've tailor-made, which I've designed. So those are the components that enable the radio frequency to be transferred into pure, useful energy. And this is the first time in the world. With that technology, it violates the laws of energy in thermodynamics and also the first law of energy as well.
So they wanted to arrest him for changing physics.
Yeah, yes. Even when we tried to file a patent, they said we were violating the natural laws of physics. So it's not an industrial applicable. We decided to take the trade secret route after that. So with this car, you can also use it to power your house. It is a moving generator. When you drive from work back to your home, you can connect your power cable, then you can power your house. It gives you 15 kilowatts power to power your house. And the vehicle itself, it has got 160 kilowatts electric motor, which gives you a torque of about 320 to 380 Newton meters of torque. That means it's fast. And we are talking of horsepower of around 215 horsepower. So when we compare this car with the same cars of this model, like the Toyota Urban Cruiser, you will see that this is efficient in everything. When you talk of load, our car doesn't weigh much. It weighs 1,405 kgs only. When you talk of an Urban Cruiser, you're talking of about 1,800. So that means you can carry extra baggage in the vehicle. Top speed is 220 kilometers per hour. Yeah, which is fast. It has got two driving modes. We have got the sport mode, which will give you 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 2 seconds. That is very, very powerful. Then we've got what we call a normal driving mode. When you want to drive like in town, you can select that one so that it won't give you a lot of torque.
Although critics are arguing that the generator already exists. Now, the microsonic energy-powered vehicles will officially be launched by the President of Zimbabwe on the 10th of February 2025. Now, the highlight of the pre-unveiling was obviously the car, which he made in collaboration with the Chinese automaker. According to Chikumbutso, he partnered with Chinese car maker Kai to make the car, which is called the Kai Seith. Now, Chikumbutso says the car has unlimited driving range. It does not need any charging. It just works just like that, and it can hit a top speed of 220 kilometers per hour, as well as it can power your house just like a Tesla. So according to Chikumbutso, the deal is Kai provided the vehicle and he basically installed the microsonic motor into the vehicle. The Kai Seith, according to Chikumbutso, costs $14,000 a unit to make. Now, those are some bold claims, and some Zimbabweans have called his bluff, but according to him, it's the real deal and is actually challenging you on that. Now, I didn't know this, but it's actually the president of Zimbabwe who is funding Maxwell Chikumbutso. According to him, he actually invited him back from the United States to Zimbabwe.
Yeah. All this thing from the time he began doing these things, I've been supporting him.
Yes.
Throughout. Yeah, he was making television at my house, and they can have a television, and there's no wire. We can listen to all stations which we want on tarmac.
Chikumbutso once showcased a television set that does not require external power. At the heart of this technology is the same microsonic energy system that converts radio frequencies into usable electricity. This means the TV can run indefinitely without relying on cords, cables, or batteries. The benefits of this self-powered TVs, if they get produced in a large scale, are truly transformative. Millions of people living in remote areas without access to electricity can be able to enjoy entertainment and educational content. Moreover, households in urban centers too can save significantly on electricity bills, as traditional TVs are notorious energy guzzlers.
So this is the first television in the world that uses self-power to say. It is all in one. You don't need to put it on electricity or on solar panel or anything. As it is a complete solution. Behind the television, you can see that there is a microsonic energy device, this box. This is the device that is converting radio frequencies into pure energy. As you can see, the power of the cable was supposed to be here. On all traditional televisions, power comes here, but there's no power, as you can see. The television is working as it is.
Now, Maxwell Chikumbutso also announced that he's planning to launch or unveil his products in China, the United States, Switzerland, and Nigeria. Plus, there are also plans to build an assembly plant in Zimbabwe. Now, here's what I think. If this invention is the real deal, then Chikumbutso is in line to become one of the richest people on the planet.
I'm rich, I'm good looking, my dad owns the company.
Now, I'm not saying his inventions are real or not, but you gotta give it to the man for consistency. Imagine pushing a scam for over 10 years. That's highly unlikely, right? But then again, this time around, I wish that he would invite professionals or scientists to come and critique his work to see if it's actually genuine. Because he says it's genuine. Because think about it. If there's a car that you don't need to put fuel into, it runs perpetually, forever, with no sort of energy given to it, that is like a huge feat, and that is likely to make him a lot of money. So we are waiting for the 10th of February to see the products that he's unveiling to the world. And hopefully he invites the media and other professionals to come and check out his work.